Hi, it's Jen Gilbert, and I've always been interested in proper nutrition and became actually more so in college, where my freshman year roommate went on to become a food editor of one of the major food magazines that's out there. So whenever I do find the articles on health and eating tips, I tend to be drawn in. And recently I found some education that relates to what you may not be eating versus what you're eating and how it actually relates to the symptoms that we commonly think of as aging. So if you're like a lot of friends of mine, they tend to stay away from meat. However, remember, animal protein does give the very necessary B12 vitamin. If you're constantly tired, look at what you're eating and consider that you very well may be B12 deficient. Next, do you find that you're experiencing a lot of joint pain? Well, guess what? It may not be the weather. It may not be your age. You may not just be getting enough copper. The bad news is foods like liver, sorry for any liver lovers out there, contain very high amounts of copper. The good news is that you can also find copper in chocolate, lobster, and calamari, three of my absolute favorites. Now, many people in hopes of losing or maintaining weight also avoid fats, but omega-3 fats are important to the proper brain functions. So if you find yourself forgetting things, don't think of it as maybe aging. Look to the amount of omega-3 that you're giving yourself. Two of my favorite omega-3 rich foods are salmon and trout. And if you really want to boost your omega-3 intake, try walnuts and walnut oil to complement those fish dishes. And finally, certainly we are a nation on the go, which means more and more processed food, which in turn means lower levels of potassium, which then means a possibility of high blood pressure. Check out the amount of fresh foods and fresh vegetables that are entering into your diet. Certainly cantaloupe is one of the best fruits for potassium, but so are bananas, and actually one of my all-time favorite vegetables, and believe me when I'm telling you this, it is the truth, I love Brussels sprouts. Now, while this is not education on information on gold and silver or wealth management, trust me when I tell you it is just as valuable. As always, I do invite you to visit with me at both of my blogs. I update it daily on economic and world trends of the day. All of my information is below and at the end of this blog, and please go and make it a terrific and healthy day.